Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Imperator Rome, episode number 24. We have our small Gaulish nation of Lemavisia, and of course our primary goal is to form Gaul. And we're getting pretty close to that. In fact, we are down to 7 cities that remain out of our control. We have already accomplished every other goal that we need. Total number of cities, not in civil war, we are now a republic. Everything that's got to happen has happened, other than 7 cities. There are the famed 7 cities of gold. Well, these cities might not contain gold, but for us, in the goal of becoming Gaul, that is the gold. That is the goal, to get the cities of gold. 7 cities left to go. We're going to get to it. Now, I'm going to, from this point, focus my efforts, border gore or not, on getting those specific cities. All 7 are in separate nations at this point, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to look at them kind of one by one here and start to plan, figure out which one we might be able to target at this point, because we have now recovered our armies. They've recovered all their manpower, and our manpower as a whole is recovering pretty quickly. We've got 15,000. It's going to jump here over the next few minutes while we take a look at these 7 nations. Now, Menopia, we fought pretty recently, but I do not see... No, it's been long enough. So we've actually waited long enough. Menopia is an available target. And they have no allies. And we are ahead of them in every way except that they have 96 cohorts. Now that target for Menopia is actually pretty easy, because it's just, I think it's this one, Bagacum, which, you know, we're right there, so we could grab that pretty dang easy. If I really wanted to, we could actually connect this up and take these areas. So Menopia, I think that's already going to be our first target, but we're going to hold off just a little bit. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim, and we want to fabricate on Belavacia. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, that was easier than I thought. I thought we were actually still going to have a little bit of time waiting for the cooldown after our last attack. Ooh, dysentery. Good luck with that. Let's go ahead and look at who is the next. Lucia. Ooh, that's Lucia on both sides. That is like the whole gateway into this area that we took away from Menopia. And you have... Okay, you have Menopia as a friend. You have Nidia Brogan Revolt, which is actually one of the other targets we need. So the good thing about if we attack you, we could kind of get more than one of our necessary targets, but Menopia is going to be easy, so I suppose we'd really only be going for a couple cities with that one, but that's okay. The next one is the Castrum Vibrance. Get that timer rolling again a little bit. Okay, so you have Estionia, but they would be bringing in quite a few others, including Menopia, interestingly enough. Industrious have excelled in themselves, contributing their own personal funds, develop infrastructure. Okay, sure. Now, as far as I know, most of those are all small nations back here, outside of Estonia. So we could probably hit it pretty quick, but the only thing is that city is back here somewhere, so we've got to claim a bit of territory. So that might not be the easiest fight. Again, weakening Monopia makes that easier, as Monopia is one of the biggest contributors. And Subria is one of our targets, though. So Insubria is one of those nations we've got to get after. Let's go ahead and look at our next one, Tigrinia, and it's like this city right here, so it's only a couple deep. It's a pretty small nation. What would we get if we go to war with them? Bunch of people we don't want to fight at this point, that I have no reason to fight anyway, other than just taking this one city from you. So not so good on that. I wonder if they're the type that I can threaten war to take 2 cities over time. Hello, hello, we have leveled up to level 13. Our civics. Okay, nice. Let's take a break from this for a moment to check that out. See how we're looking in our technology. So there you go, level 13. So we've got 2 13s, a 12 that's about to reach 13, and the one lagging behind the religious advances. We do not have, however, enough civic power to make any upgrades at the moment, so we'll have to wait on that. Okay, so Tigrinia, let me double check which city it is. Oh, it's 3 deep. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to war with them at some point. But we'll have to hold off for now. That's not gonna be a target we want necessarily, because it will bring so many enemies into something that we don't necessarily want. Okay, Nydia Brogan Revolt. By the way, this revolt happened a long time ago. There's a way to bring in Insubria. Oh, Roman revolt. Hello, hello. You've got your own little revolt. Whoa! Oh, wow. Half of Rome has been taken from them. I like that. Rome is kind of our big... Ooh, hello. I did not know. I didn't. Okay. Okay. And Arakomisia, that is also one of the ones. So Insubria, Arakomisia, and Nydia Brogan Revolt would all be participants in that. But that is a heck of a fight we would have on our hands, as, yeah. Yeah. That's more of a war than I want to get into. In Subria, it's quite a few enemies that would be joining them. The Nydia Brogan, that's good. We'd get them into it. But that's quite a few others who would put up a bit of a fight. And finally, that looks a lot better. Other than that, Galicia is big. Very big. And what we need from Arakomisia, it's down in here. So I have no way to really take that effectively without having already made either punched a hole through Insubria and taken the city we need there and this land, or through Nydia Brogan Revolt and down through here. Now, Nydia Brogan Revolt, the city we need, is actually right on the edge. We might be able to get it through a threatened war. Let's fabricate a claim there. And this is their namesake. That's not exactly a good thing, but... And let's wait till April 1st, and we'll see if a threatened war could work. Could I get one the cheap way? April 1st? Come on. Okay. Threatened war. I need to know which city it is, though. Which one is it? It is that one. I thought it might be. So, Devona. Devona. Threatened war for Devona. No. By the way, I think this mechanic is broken. Just saying. I have not seen anything. And there should be positive reasons for this, right? I understand the negative reasons. Current strength, potential strength, which apparently they could muster a whole lot more armies than they could. The value of the province is quite low. A base reluctance. But I literally have 0 positive reasons for them. So I don't know why Threatened War does not work as planned, but I needed that anyway, so I don't mind. Those claims don't expire. Okay, well, the obvious thing is that Panoplia is going to be the easiest target first, and then we will go from there. So, Monopia, we need troops on the border here, so let's move these guys up here. That'll cover this region. We already have a fair amount along here, but we can certainly call up some more, and we can call up some reserves in this direction. Okay, and then we're going to call up a bunch of you guys to go up to here. By the time they get there, it should be about ready to go. So let's speed it up. And we are preparing for war with Monopia. I have numerical advantage. Tech-wise, we are 13 now. And they are an 11. So we are advancing rapidly. There you go, religious, level 12. We're advancing rapidly enough, oratory level 13, that we are finally superior to some of our neighbors. And I very much like that, because while we might have had numerical superiority, we have had the inferior group so often. And it will be very nice to actually go into a fight with multiple advances. So, siege ability, 5%, that's certainly a good one. I do like the movement speed, but the siege ability will have a better impact. The aggressive expansion, certainly good, but we're not going crazy on that. So let's take the siege ability for now. There we go. Because that will help us siege down cities. Not that we're going to have a whole lot to siege down here with Monopia, as we've taken quite a bit of what they have in that realm. Okay, we have our claim. We have troops more or less getting into the zones. Let's wait well, no, September 2nd. That's actually a really good time. They have 101 troops. They do have manpower reserves that are similar to mine, but I've got the advantage and the numerical superiority, so this should be pretty easy. And my goal is not necessarily to take everything here. There we go. Hey, I thought I was pausing. Alright, so you guys are going to head straight on in, but we're going to leave one behind to start sieging stuff down. And we can go right to what we need there. Those are going to automatically siege down. You need to head up there as well. Head towards the capital. We'll get you in reserve heading there. You're going to head up there, and you're going to head up there. And actually, let's do this the other way around. Send larger numbers to the front, a smaller unit to the rear. You guys are going to siege that down. Alright, so here we go. War is on. It's been a little while. Ooh, see, now they're trying to call up a bunch of reserves quickly. There's the majority of their troops right there. And they are heading in. You're going to force march to here. You're already on your way in. And let me think here. Okay, fine, don't. You guys go join the fight. Or maybe we can isolate these 24,000. Oh, first 6,000 come in too early. Okay, a couple freemen, sure. Their first 6,000, little preemptive in their attack, giving themselves a few problems, and we can turn off the forced march as they have chosen another path. But we know where they're at, so we're gonna head that direction. Oh, we're already locked in for that one. You guys are headed in the right direction, so you'll be there soon. Let's get you in there as well. Ooh, that was quick. Yeah, we'll go for the gentle. And we've already taken our objective here, giving us a 21-1 score, war score right away. Alright, no, this is not looking good at the moment, but we have a lot of reserves coming in to deal with those 70,000. This is the battle we've been looking for. I don't want those guys to emerge, but I want support in the war as soon as we can get it, so they don't get a quick defeat. These guys can't roll through the fort. Area of control there. Another 24,000 coming. So this is going to be the big battle. And we are in a forested area. But we're there first, and it's not a fort. So they'll actually be taking the attacker's penalty, or should be. I've got about 140,000 compared to their 100,000. And they'll have the penalty. If we can get there in time to defend these guys. There we go. Okay, so we have a 9% discipline advantage. Tactically, we are matched up evenly. I just have, right now, the numerical disadvantage, but that should not last. And look at that. We are inflicting far more damage than we are taking here, as they have that terrain penalty to go with the discipline penalty. Oh, I like it. I like it. Ooh, look at that. They've already decided not to join the fight, giving us now an even greater advantage. Just a few days in, and we are well in control of this battle. Now that's a forest. We could take a -1 to go attack them, but I kind of like that idea of having our chief battle, because I've got a lot of numbers coming in here really, really quickly. Where are you guys going? Oh, they're locked in. Yeah, that's okay. You guys go ahead. Okay, that was a quick wipe of those guys. Okay, confident. Got the victory there. That's a different battle. By the way, we're already at 25% now. Okay, battle won, but the next group came in. And it's the same situation. Rinse and repeat. Though they are fighting a bit better, the units units that they brought in this time. Better army. Got no auto save at the moment. Here we go. Resume, resume. If you would please. There we go. So we're still winning despite the lower morale from just fighting the battle. And coming in with things a bit closer. We're still a week away. Wow. This battle might be over before the reinforcements even arrive. They are down to 4 units still on the battlefield. 2 days before reinforcements. There you go. Reinforcements are going to come in and we're going to spank these last few units. Oh, lag. Please don't be a crash. Oh! My leader died. Okay. Well. Or was that an election? It's weird. We have a democracy now. I gotta get used to this. 3-3-6-3. Not the greatest. But he does come with some benefits. And he will not be our leader for long. Alright, so we have huge numbers here. And we sent those guys packing. There are 40,000 just outside of their capital here. And they definitely have a numerical advantage to what we have. So we're going to leave some of these units here. Like those 6,000. And then, whoa. How about just this way? Okay, I don't know why some of these guys are locked in on taking the very, very long way around, but okay. Siege 1. That actually opens up the issue we had here a moment ago. Let's leave those guys here. And we're going to send everyone straight on up here. And, hey, look at that. We're going to throw in another 30,000 as well. For good measure. And there's 16,000 in reserve. So, we're going to bring the hammer down. They're already suing for peace. We're at 41%. I think we could already claim our goal if we so choose. But let's take a little more while we're at it, because, you know, why not? I have somebody here in... there's way too many. There they are. Turn off your force march, please. And why don't the 6,000... Oh, you're already locked in. Yeah, that did not go so well. I had a single unit that was still on the force march. We had just turned it off. It was too late. Okay, we'll join the battle. It was quickly going our way. That -1, I am taking some losses. But you can see we've turned the tide as they are down to low morale. And while we took a little bit of damage there, easy victory, and up to 60%. And let's see here, we want to take this. We might look into terms after that. We're going to have control of just about everything we need to have control of. What? No, you're going there. You're going there. Okay, quick win there. Once the siege is done. There. Okay. Now we've controlled all kind of the inner lands that connect to us. And we're at 78%. So let's go ahead and sue for peace. See, no, I cannot take that outer area. Not at this point anyway. But take what we need down here. That already connects us up. And we could still take plenty more. So So why don't we look across here and here? Kind of like the idea of pushing the borders out this way a little bit. And we are still... Wow, we could take all of that. Maybe I should push for that last one. We might be able to take Monopia out of the game completely with a single siege one here. We might need some support though. You guys are gonna head through here to there. And maybe we'll go finish this thing up. Easy victory. The river crossing doesn't help us, but we've got such an advantage. %, and that siege is already nearly done. There we go, stack wipe. Don't need to continue on here. I think we'll be able to take this last one. There we go. And look at that. All of Monopia. 100%. Did not expect that. Full surrender. Alright, so let's pass judgment. Maybe we'll take one family. There's quite a bit here. We have a lot of corruption. You have a little bit of corruption and not much loyalty. You have no corruption but no loyalty. There we have fairly loyal and not corrupt at all. Colchian, 15 family members. We'll take them and crucify the rest. Oh, wait. What's going on? Ah, there we go. Wow, that was a significant gain to our borders. We only needed one city. We gained the entirety of what had been the largest nation around us. Obviously, it is no longer the largest, but that was a massive territorial gain there. Alright, we have a couple commanders now lacking leaders. We also have a governor that needs placing, Germania here. And we have a scorned family or two. Coriad. Oh, nice leader. And 11, he does have some corruption though. Let's stay away from that. Well, they're going to be on the list here in a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Go ahead. Vici and Corbett. I do not like the corruption one bit, but otherwise takes care of a need for us. All right, well that was effective. It was highly effective. Now we need to get these guys kind of spread out. It is not going to take long to replenish these forces. I don't think we're going to go through any long period of wait before we can engage our next set of forces. Now, I'm not looking to engage with Anglia at all. So actually, is it possible to make friends with Anglia? Are you somebody we can do that with? Because you're level 20. Look at you. You don't like me. Minus 76. But could we change your opinion about us? Let's go ahead and work on that. There we go. Improve opinion. Because, like I said, that's not somebody we're ever going to have to fight. Unless they decide they want to fight me, and I don't want to fight them. So can we get a free friendship that will make Estonia and Castrum for Brents a little bit easier to deal with? Alright, looking up and down the troops. Still have a couple on the move, but otherwise they are all where they need to be now. We're not taking any attrition. We should recover our troops pretty quickly here. Got a petition here. Corruption, loyalty, or we lose the loyalty of one guy. Follow the rules, so we'll do that. Alright, so stability's high. Aggressive expansion, fairly high after that. So we will need to deal with that. Okay, Omen Power, let's go ahead and bring down that aggressive expansion quickly. There we go. Go away. Tyranny's low, so not an issue on that. And that manpower, how's it looking? We need 44,000. 44,000 to replenish. And we're picking up 2,000 per month. So it's going to take us a couple of years to recover from this war before we're able to begin our next. But that army movement speed is certainly nice. Starting experience. Okay, tribesmen. We're making plenty of dosh. Great trade route. Aggressive expansion impact. That would be better next time out. Happiness is certainly a good thing. But I like that movement speed. Let's go for that one. We're a big nation. We need that. So 13s and a 12. And we're about to start breaking into the 14 range. Already quickly below 25. Won't take too long to kick in. Plus, by the time that drops and the manpower is fully recovered, it's already down to 34,000. And we'll be ready for our next action. And we are down to 6, by the way. And there's that next martial level. Military tradition cost coming down. Let's see, we need 1,500 for the next one at this point. So we are a long ways off, but we've completed a single tree. I like that. Working on the next. Down to 30,000. 28. We're about to hit 20,000 here on our score. Okay. Got some attrition up here. Let's get you guys moving on. It's more about the winter state of being in the north. So, start to bring you guys out of the north. Now there's some more kicking in. So bring these guys Oh, that's not our border. There you go. Start pulling these guys out of the north further south, and that'll take care of that. New commander needed. Let's see. Vici. Yes. Have at it. It's all yours. Hey, look at that. No notifications. Aggressive expansion about to drop below 20. Score went above 20,000. Still plenty of money. Manpower is still an issue, but it's down under 16,000. By the way, I don't know the exact end date, but I did look into it briefly, and while it wasn't an exact posting, and I've already got to the end of one playthrough on my own, I think we still have a good 70-80 years, so we've got plenty of time before we reach the end game, hopefully. And before long, we'll be looking into that next target. So, anybody vulnerable at the moment? No. Ooh. Yes, vulnerable at the moment. Very much vulnerable at the moment because the Estonian nation is in revolt and they're the ones who bring in all your friends. And look how small they are. Meaning you would be all alone. We already have a war goal. So what would we be getting in facing you? You're a level behind us in Marshall and you have fewer cohorts than what we just faced. Meaning I could and should have a pretty dang easy time getting our goal. The only negative part is that the manpower has not finished recovering. So we're at a slight risk of getting headfirst into this fight. Let's take a look at how far. We gotta get pretty deep here. That's one state. Well, we only necessarily need to take 2 provinces. But I'd probably want to take 4. Just spitballing on that. Just for sake of cleaning up my borders. And then after that, I wouldn't worry about the rest. You are certainly vulnerable right now. Let's see, the revolt. They've got 4 or 5 cities still, and they are actually under occupation right now. Could wait a couple more months. Every month I wait, though, is running that risk that the revolt will suddenly come to an end. Ooh, discipline +5. Yes, please. Make us that much better. Of course, that aggressive expansion could become a real issue real quick if we take too much from you. I'll wait another month. Almost completely gone there. Oop, you are doing a little bit better in your fight here. It looks like this is the area that you're recovering. Civic advances 14. And now it's just 397. But of course, manpower wise, we only have 4,000. One last month. Let's see. Prestige, yes. Popularity, yes. Prestige, yes. For a relatively small cost, okay. Okay. Now it's May. The revolt's still ongoing, but it looks like their war is really starting to go their way. So give them a couple more months, and I think Estonia will have dealt with that revolt. But we finally recovered all of our troops. Our armies are back to full strength. Manpower is still very low at 6,000. How are you looking now? 2 levels below. Still on 78 cohorts. And very vulnerable. I don't like going this early because of the aggressive expansion. And the manpower just at recovery state. But come on. Too easy, right? This would bring us down to 5. You're gonna head all the way in. So that means we need some support back there. And you guys are all going to head straight for this place. And we'll divert when we see their armies. And there's the first sign. So you're gonna head that way quickly in support. You're also gonna turn and head that way. And you're gonna head that way. Another 6,000 coming in, so this is already about half their forces. We have 10% advantage at a 9% advantage. We're doubling the impact. Here comes... This is it. This is their entire army. This is their entire army, and we're already looking pretty good in this battle. For now. Another 40,000 coming in are going to be a handful. Yeah, now we're at quite the deficit here. Slow it down a little bit. I've got not much left in this fight. How soon are you guys going to be here? Not for a little while yet. I'm actually going to have you hold up. Don't worry. We will retreat before it's done. Okay, down to 4. 4 units. Down to 3. Okay, when are you going to be here? Not soon enough. So these guys are going to have to retreat. Okay. I still had... Should have retreated. I was going to retreat in the next day or 2. I was not planning on the whole group getting wiped out. $29. Okay. Oh, you want to come at me? Yeah, they'll be there after the first. It's fine. Here comes our support. guys get down here as well. And you guys. This is the chief battle. They've already taken a big morale hit, 30,000 of their troops anyway. We're already at yellow with just 2 units going in there. And it's on. Here comes the support. We're at 0%, balanced, even, everything same, other than that we have a discipline advantage of +9. They have 0 heavy infantry. Very, very small amounts of cav. They're almost all chariots and archers. So they're actually pretty weak. By the way, we recovered a bit more manpower already. 10,000. I know we lost our prisoner there. That's not good, but look how low their morale is already. 0.62. Our morale is the same. There we go. Support units coming in, and we've got this under control. There we go. Victory! Already captured this. Go ahead and move you on to here. They only have a couple forts. It's going to make the war score very much go our way as soon as we take those 2 forts. Both at minus 28% right now. Let's just kind of work our way inland, I suppose. Gonna kind of hesitate for a little bit, just see where they're headed. Kind of work our way inland a little bit, but hesitate, figure out where to go, what to do. That's where they are. So, leave the smallest one behind, and the rest gonna move in here. We're gonna end up with a negative because of the forest, but they already have the morale issues, so that one's not going quite as planned. Hey, can I get... Where'd you go? This is not... Can I get your army, please? Army? There it is. We can already retreat. I think we need to before we get this group wiped for no good reason. And we have plenty of support back here, so retreat a little bit. There we go. Here comes 40,000 who can handle it. They don't necessarily need to go to there, but we don't necessarily want to cross a river either, so let's stay put, right? Well, no, go ahead. Go in there. I'm going to hold here for now. We can support, they can attack. There's 17,000 trapped right there. These guys are ready to move forward. You guys are going to siege. You guys are going to prepare to join this fight. There you go. One of the sieges are won. One to go. That's going to siege all of this down. Quick and easy like. Go ahead and go up there. This one's at a -7 right now. Come up even closer, just in reserve there. Okay, I want to move across this river and into the forest. That way if they attack, they're at least attacking in a forest. This is hills. Don't necessarily want to fight them a bunch more. This one, yes, because we're going to have an easy advantage on this. We're going to have 75,000 to 18,000. That's really good odds, even though we'll take a -1. Ooh, there you go, 25% war score. I don't know if that's enough yet, but let's check it out. We want this. I want that, and that. Nothing more. That's 47. We're not far from it. For now, we continue. Check that again. 47. What's the aggressive expansion? Is 13. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, all of you together. 73,000 to 18. -1, yes, but more than made up for with the discipline and the numerical superiority. That'll boost that score quite a bit. There we go, now we're at 32%. And let's see now. That's enough. That doesn't add any aggressive expansion, and it's still a positive war score by a slight margin, so that's it, we're done. Nice. You're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then there were 5 cities. Make sure I did get it. Better have gotten it. Yeah, that was the one I thought it was. Actually, I thought it was this one. It was that one, but we got both. Alrighty then, so progress. Lots and lots of progress. Just 5 cities to go in our target, and we just gained a ton of northern territory. We do not need to push our borders anymore that direction whatsoever. Anglia still dislike us, but are they beginning to like us at all? We'll know more later. Yeah, they like us a bit better than they did. Keep looking into it. Maybe they'll become our friend at some point. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to clean this mess up. We have just 30,000 men to replace this time, so that'll be pretty quick. But the aggressive expansion is just above 25 again, so it's going to be a little bit before we go on to the next one. So I'm going to let a little time roll through. We'll recover our armies. I'll get them out of exile, where they are in a few places. We'll get them away from the attrition that they are suffering in the other places, and then we'll begin preparing for whoever's next. And then there were 5. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.